Welcome to Ben Talks Money. Here we discuss stocks, investments, ETFs, and personal finance.
Rare earth stocks have been at the center of US-China trade war. You have stocks like MP, LAC, UUUU going crazy the past couple of months. And over the weekend, it was announced that there is almost a deal between the US and China regarding this rare earth metals. And on Monday, the stocks dropped drastically. If you look at MP has been dropping since they tried to break up over $100. This stock has been dropping, and on Monday, it dropped at some point. It was down almost 12%. So the question today is, should you buy the dip in these stocks? Or just because there is a trade deal, the momentum is dead? Hi, welcome back to Ben Talks Money. My name is Ben. I have an MBA in Finance and Management. I've been trading for 8 years, and I'm a full-time options trader. If you are new here, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, and humbly, please help me get to 4,000 subscribers. I'm very close to it. That being said, if you take a look at the daily chart, you can see that MP Materials moved all the way from around $18 in May to almost $100. It tried to break $100. It couldn't break, and it has been pulling back for the past week. So is this a buy right now, or the deal is done? The momentum is done. What I will say about it is that the momentum is definitely not done, because the trade deal is a short-term fix. The US is looking for a long-term fix, because this is going to be a knife that China will always hold over the head of any administration, right? So what is going to happen is that the government is still going to support and take stakes in other companies, just like it has done with LAC and USAR. So the momentum is definitely not done. This trade deal is just a short-term fix. And again, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's not signed and sealed yet. It's just a framework that has been agreed. So the trade in this sector is still very active, especially if you're looking for a long-term play. If you're looking for a long-term play, this dip is a great opportunity for you. But if you're somebody who doesn't like volatility, this is definitely not for you at this time. And what you might want to do is just wait and see if it's going to settle down somewhere. But if you are looking for a long-term play in this sector, this dip is definitely something for you. And there are a few stocks that you can play with it. So the first one that we take a look at is MP. MP was on my watch list for this week. The reason why is that I was looking to short MP even before the news, because on Friday, it tried to hold above the 50-day SMA, and it couldn't. If you can see right here, it tried, it couldn't. So it was still looking bearish. It looks like the bears were in control. And lo and behold, the news came in, and this stock pushed back all the way to the lows of about $61. But if you look at the $61, you can look at this candle here. This is a strong hammer candle, right? But again, it did the same thing 3 trading days ago, and it still dropped down. So it's a little bit still shaky. But if you look at right here, it held the support in this area. You might just want to start a position right here, and then wait and see if this stock is going to push above the 50-day SMA. The 50-day SMA right now is around $71, $71.60. So if it pushes above $71.60, comes back and retest it, and it holds, then you might want to add more to it. Or otherwise, if it breaks down below, it comes back here to about $50. That would be also another area that you might want to add. Actually, right here will be the next one, $54.50. And then the next psychological one will be about $50. So if you're looking for a long-term play, you can do dollar cost averaging. You can start a position right here. And then when it drops up to about $55, you can add more. Or if it breaks above the 50-day SMA, comes back and retest it and hold, you can add more to it. So this space is definitely not done. There is still a lot of opportunity in this area, because mind you, the supply chain, the production, everything hasn't been done yet. So if you are in this, you are still early. You're looking for a long-term play, this is definitely for you. The other one, take a look at is the UUUU. That one too, if you can see here, is also been going down. Some point it was down about almost 15% on Monday. But you can also see that it came down here and it held the 1760 support. So it held the 1760 support. Buyers came in, they pushed it up. And right now it's around $19. This is trading above the 50-day SMA, unlike MP. The 50-day SMA for this one is around 1570. So what you might want to do also, just like MP, is that you can start a position here. If you're looking for a long-term play, you can start a position here. If it comes into the 50-day SMA, it's around 1570, you can add more to it. dollar cost averaging. But if you're looking for a simple swing trade, then ideally you might just want to wait. If it's going to hold here, you might want to see a little bit more consolidation around this area, making lower lows and lower highs. And then the next high candle on the daily chart will be your entry point for you to go. Or you can just wait to see if it's going to test the 50-day SMA, which is around 1570 again. So the next one that we take a look at is USAR. So USAR is the most volatile among all the stocks in this sector. But if you take a look at the daily chart, it's incredible how it came all the way and it held the 50-day SMA to the T. So in my opinion, going by just the daily chart alone, USAR is the one which seems ready right now. Because if you look at the chart, it came straight down into the 50-day SMA, it pushed back up, and look at this candle. This is a bullish candle. It's a bullish candle. But again, these stocks are moved by news, so sometimes the technicals doesn't matter. But if we are going by the chart alone, this one looks incredibly bullish. The candle here is a very bullish candle. All things being equal, if you are picking among the three, MP, the U's, and this one, you definitely go with this one based on the chart. We take a look at LAC. If you want something on the lower side, LAC is right now around $6. This stock also moved from around $3 all the way to right here about $10.50. It's been pulling back just like the rest of them, but you know, it's holding around $6. So if it's able to hold $6, it could be an entry point for a starter position, or you want to wait to see if it'll come into the 50-day. Today is around $5. If it doesn't come in there and it start moving, you can add around $6.50. So you can start around $6 right here if it holds, and then add more around $6.50. Or if it comes down to the 50-day SMA, which is around $5, you can also add more. Because this right now is not ideal for a swing trade or anything like that because of the volatility. But for a long-term play, this sector is still incredibly hot, and it's something that you might want to take a look at. So the last one that we take a look at is CRML. If you look at USAR and CRML, they have exact same chart. And this one, you see here, this candle, I don't like it, this indecision candle. Actually, if you look at on the chart, just basing your trade on the chart, is between USAR and CRML. Because whilst I'm doing this video, this is starting to form a hammer candle. So this one and USAR is the one that you probably want to take a look at. But I think USAR is the best because it came in straight into the 50-day SMA. We look at USAR again. You can see here that it came straight into the 50-day SMA and it held and it's forming this hammer candle. It's been dropping from around $44 and it's right now trading around $21.50. So coming into the 50-day SMA, holding and forming a hammer candle on the daily chart is a strong signal for an entry position. Because one thing is that in a bullish market like what we have right now, and stocks going crazily and parabolic, if they come down and hold above the 50-day SMA, it's a healthy pullback that gives you a strong entry position. To conclude this video, if you are looking for a long-term play, these stocks are still great for you. If you're looking for a short-term swing trade for a week or so, it's a little bit too volatile right now. It's a little bit too newsy. So you might want to stay on the sideline for a little bit, but this one is still good for a long-term play. UUUU, USAR, MP, LAC, CRML, these 5 stocks are still incredibly good. The government is fully invested in it because these rare earth metals, they are critical to anything that is being done, from car batteries to computers to making weapons to cell phones, anything technology that you can think about. That is why China is playing their hands on this one, because they know that they have a chip on their shoulder. So the government is definitely going to make sure that it doesn't lag behind in the future. This sector is still a strong play. And for me right now, my best pick in terms of the chart alone is USAR, but in terms of fundamentals is MP. So those are the two that I'll be looking at. MP for the fundamentals and USAR for the chart. Okay, so that's it for the video. If you are new here and this video was helpful to you, please hit the subscribe button, like the video, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, and until next time, let's keep talking money.